Elizabeth Emerson took the microphone and said she would try not to cry, but then she did anyway, tears welling up as she told Democratic presidential candidate Tom Steyer about her son, about how he'd been shot to death in Arapahoe County in 2018. Steyer left the stage at the IBEW Local 111 Sunday in Denver in the middle of her question, walked swiftly across the room and wrapped Emerson in a hug. Face-to-face with the fringe billionaire candidate, she finished her question, "Can you please talk about guns?" and Steyer answered, standing close by her side. He discussed background checks, voluntary buy box, limitations on high-capacity magazines, red flag laws and other measures. But none of that, he said, is likely to happen given the current situation in Washington, D.C. In order for us to get this, we are going to have to take back this government, he said. Steyer hammered on that point, that he is well-positioned as an outsider to clean up what he sees as a broken system of national politics, throughout an about 90-minute appearance Sunday with Colorado Secretary of State Jena Griswold in a town hall focused on elections, campaign finance and voter access and engagement. "When I look at where we're going in 2020, we are going to have to win a sweeping victory so we can restore our democracy," Steyer said. "That is not healthcare, that is not schools, that is not clean air and clean water, that is not wages, but what it is the only way we get those things." Steyer promised to up fines for violations of federal campaign finance law if he is elected president, called for term limits for members of Congress and said he supports reparations for slavery. He pledged to declare a state of emergency to address climate change immediately upon taking office as president. "Everyone is going to have to be part of this solution," he said of climate change. "We are actually going to have to save the world for ourselves and everybody else." Rachel Wolf, special to the Denver Post. 2020 presidential candidate Tom Steyer speaks during a town hall on democracy issues at IBEW Local 111 on Sunday, Dec. 29, 2019 in Denver. Griswold held a similar forum with Democratic presidential candidate Amy Klobuchar in early December that was attended by about 300 people. On Sunday, about 100 people gathered to hear from Steyer and Griswold. Some in the audience said they were on the fence about Steyer as they weighed the various Democratic candidates. "I'm hesitant to have another billionaire-type candidate in the race, but I do think he's done a lot of work for the Democratic Party and put his money to good use," said Stacey Lyles. Steyer, who is estimated to be worth $1.6 billion, pledged about a decade ago to give half his wealth away, and has funded a variety of philanthropic causes. His past in business appealed to Amanda Blaurock, who said she hasn't decided which candidate to support. "I'm optimistic that what he says, he can do," she said. "As an entrepreneur and someone who cares, he may be capable of making change in a real way." Blaurock said she also attended Sunday to support access to and understanding of the political system. During the forum, one audience member asked Steyer to address her teenage daughter's skepticism of the candidate's wealth and race, or, as Steyer put it, the rich white guy thing. "To your daughter, I would say, if you believe what I believe, that this government is broken, that it doesn't serve the American people and that it's been bought by corporations, then who are you going to trust to unbreak it? I've spent 10 years as an outsider, to try to get the people's will to be heard. Are you going to trust someone as an outsider? Or are you going to go people from inside the Beltway? Let's block ads. Why?